Hey everyone, today let's look at full match gameplay on Sunset. The average rank for this lobby I believe was Diamond 3. So you're going to get the good, the bad, the ugly. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on the match. Let's get right into it. So for maps like Sunset, I will sometimes go Frenzy Slow Orb. There's a lot of close corners that I can abuse the run and gun with. So as I see the utility fall through B site, I'm going to try to flank through their spawn. I do hear footsteps at bottom mid, so I'm going to approach slowly here. And as I swing the corner, we are going to get Cypher right away. It's currently a 4v3. Now based on the minimap earlier, there should be one, maybe two more here. And then as we swing, we do see Clove and Gecko as well. Now we are going to get Gecko, but Clove backs into main. My Jet is going to kill them. However, I do get killed in the back, and now it's a 1v1. And thankfully, my Jet does secure the round for us right there. Now round 2, I'm going to go with a Bulldog, wall, and full shield. I'm waiting for Clove to smoke top mid so I can wall on top of it. However, they don't, so I am going to peek and we do get Jet right away. Although I did take damage, I'm not going to heal myself. I'm going to save it in case somebody actually needs it. So I'm going to slow off Halls and then wall it off. And then as I turn around, I do get Deagle headshotted right away. And now A site is open and they have my gun. Now thankfully my team is pretty aggressive on the retake. And we do secure the round, losing only 2 guns. That could have been a lot worse. So round 3, we're currently on a bonus. My team does give me my Bulldog back, and I'm waiting for Clove to smoke top mid again. Once again, they don't smoke, so I'm going to go over to A site to help Sova. Now once I get there, I'm going to block off Halls again, and then I'm going to aim into main with Sova. Now one of my teammates did push into A main, so it's currently a 4v5. We do spot one at tiles, so I'm going to rotate over to the mid in case somebody walks up. And while I'm doing that, Sova actually pushes into A main, which leaves A site open. Now with those 2 picks, it's currently a 3v5. We're in really bad shape here. However, Halls is walled off and I do hear them to my right, so I am going to peek and kill Wingman right away. As Raze tries to trade, we're going to get her as well. And then Clove starts shooting my wall, and once it's destroyed, we do get them right away, and now it's a 3v3. Now information is that Cyphers and Halls and Geckos at default, so I do let my team know this. As Jet tries to retake, I should have had this trade. I don't kill Jet there, but thankfully Clove's able to get the trade. It's now a 1v1, and they do see that Cypher's currently in main. Cypher actually helps Clove here with the cage. Clove is going to stick the spike, and we somehow walk out with the win on that round. So we won our bonus round. We should be in pretty good shape for the next couple of rounds. Now since the attackers lost round 3, we know that they're going to be on pistols this round. I'm not going to use my wall because Sova's dart didn't reveal anybody in A main, and I might need to use it for later. So as I rejoin my team in the mid, Clove has smoked this off this time. So I'm going to boost Reyna and Sova. Just kidding, only Sova. And then I'm going to join my team on B side. It looks like there is a couple there. Now Clove is going to kill my Clove from tiles, and since I have res, I am going to pick them up right here. So as I peek tiles, nobody's there. So then I'm going to res Clove, and then information is that they're currently on A site. So we are going to fast rotate over to A, and once we get there, we do catch Cypher and Raze and Halls. And at this point, I'm wondering if I wasted my res there, but I'll always err on the side of caution. We didn't want to lose that round. It's now round 5, and I want to throw an aggressive wall. This straight wall and Halls will allow you to see into A main. Now Raze is going to peek out of spawn, and I do whiff the first shot at her, and because I got greedy, I stayed up there and she does kill me right away. Now my team has rotated onto A site from the mid, and as Sova peeks on site, he is going to get Clove, and then as he peeks into Halls, he's going to get Raze as well, and now it's a 3v3. This is still very winnable, and then Clove's going to get Jet at top mid, and now it's a 3v2, and the attackers have planted the spike on B. So my team is going to retake together. Sova's going to go clear market, and while he does that, Clove and Reyna are going to get Gecko. We hear Cypher shooting in B main. They're going to get him as well, and we do capture round 5. Round 6, we feel pretty good. We've won 5 in a row. I'm going to watch B site, and it sounds like they are full rushing it. Now, I can't speak for all players, but as you can see, Jet's holding an operator, and Clove smokes her off. My assumption is that she was going to take a shot and dash away. Now she can't do that. So I throw a slurp to slow them down. I'm also going to throw a straight wall at the top of the stairs. It's going to block entrance into backside B, and it will essentially isolate all of the attackers in this general area. Now Jet is going to updraft on top of the wall, and we get her right away. And this is where paying attention to the minimap is important. So as we see, Clove is going to peek out of market, so I am going to swing with them. Unfortunately, I whiff, and as Raze crosses into market, we do get her, and now it's a 4v2. So not a lot of information on the last 2. We do see that Clove is in B main. I'm going to check and make sure Cypher's not lurking from mid. However, he was also in B main, and we do secure round 6. Round 7, I'm back over over to A site. I'm not going to throw my wall until we have information. Sova's dart is going to scan Raze, so I do place the wall immediately. Now Jet does draw first blood at tiles, and then she's going to activate alt and head into A main. Now as she updrafts, she is going to get Raze. Unfortunately, she is traded by Cypher, so I am going to join my teammates and push into A main. So now that we have the spike right there, pay attention to the minimap. Clove is flanking from the mid, so we just have to hold them in their positions. I am going to use both slorbs just to do that. Now I don't want to overly commit here. Clove is right behind them, and since they're on an eco, we collapse and secure that round right there. Now I don't want to get ahead of myself, but 7 in a row, this game's pretty much over at this point. So I'm top mid waiting for Clove to smoke again. They don't, so I'm going to help my team on B site. I'm aiming bottom mid. I'm going to throw slow. I'm aiming at tiles, and since nobody's there, I'm going to help my team on B site. Now as we get into Boba, I want you to pay attention to the minimap. They're already on site, so I don't want to run in like a madman, but we also see Gecko going into market. So with that information, I immediately pivot over to market. He's most likely in the smoke. He does pop out and get Sova, but that's fine. I do res him right away. And as we retake onto site, we do see Clove at default. Sova is going to spot them with his drone, and with that kill, it's currently a 3v1. Information is that Cypher's in B main. I do wall it off, and as Sova diffuses, we do secure the round right there. I will always use my res in a situation like this because we can't risk losing the round. Round 9, I'm watching top mid with my Clove. I'm waiting for the enemy Clove to smoke so that they can cross. Again, there's no smoke, so I'm going to go help my team on B site. Sova is going to drone through the mid. He is going to clear a path for us. I'm going to throw a slow at tiles in case somebody's there. Now, as I get to Boba, you're going to see that both Market and Boba are already smoked off. Jet does swing out of the smoke, and thankfully she whiffs me. So my Clove does get killed right in front of me, and we do see that Gecko's on the left stuck in this corner. I'm going to throw my wall. That way we can isolate the 1v1 on Clove. Unfortunately, Gecko does secure the trade, but Sova does get him and Cypher, and we secure this round as well. It pays to have really good teammates. It's now 9-0, and we have to win this round. I'm not about to lose a 9-3 curse on attack. Now, since Clove didn't smoke top mid, I do peek and throw a slow orb, and information is that they're executing onto A, so I do throw a straight wall and jump on top of this box. Now, unfortunately, 2 of my teammates did push into A main, and they're dead. It's now a 2v4, but I do get Gecko here. It's now a 2v3. Now, Clove has joined me from B site, so we're going to retake together through alley. Now, I do spam through the smoke a couple of times. Clove is going to get Cypher in halls. That's great. Unfortunately, she is going to die to Jet at safe, and as she dashes away, I do get the trade, and now it's a 1v1. In a scenario like that, I completely expected Clove to be off site. They completely outplayed me there. Round 11, and this one is just brutal. So I'm watching top mid again. Once again, there's no smoke, but my team is going to call for help on A site. Gecko's going to ult in. Raze is also going to ult in. She kills me immediately on top of this box, and as my team tries to retake, they have full site control, and we lose this round easily. So it's 9-2 last round of the half, and here's that smoke that I've been waiting for all game. So I do wall myself on top of it. Sova's drone is going to spot Clove at tiles, so I know that they're running through this smoke, and as they peek out, we're going to get them right away, and then I'm going to hop off and help my team on B site. Now as I get to Boba, I am going to heal Clove. I'm going to slow off stairs. Now looking at the minimap, we do see that Jet's already on site. I do res Clove right here. It's a 4v1 against Cypher. We are going to spot him in B main, and we do end the half 10-2. Here we go on attacker side. Now this round is really important because if we win, we essentially win the game. It'll be 12-2. Now we're going to execute onto B site. As you can see, we are smoked off, so Sova is going to use his drone. Now as my team goes in, we are going to see that Cypher's here. So my team is calling that Cypher's here, and usually that means we're not just going to blast in, but it turns out that we are. And as I swing out of the smoke, even though I get Clove, we are going to lose that round right there. Round 2, I'm going to force a Spectre and see if I can catch this person top mid. Now as I walk through tiles, nobody's here, and we do hear shooting from the right side. So I sit in this smoke, and information is that they're pushing from all directions. This is pretty aggressive, but they do get us all, and we lose that round as well. Round 3, it's currently our buy round. We're going to execute onto A site because Cypher was B on pistol. So as we walk up A lobby, I'm aiming halls in case somebody peeks out here to get Jet. Raze is going to take an aggressive angle, but she dies right away. I'm going to grab this orb. I'm going to heal Jet, and then let's grab this Phantom. Now it's currently a 5v4. We're going to run through elbow. Sova is going to drone in for information. I'm going to slow off back alley and then wall right here. Now information is that they're link. I'm going to throw a slower before I plant the spike. This is a really good plant spot because you can essentially defend it from anywhere. Now after we get the spike down, we're in really good shape. We have essentially every angle covered. Now as they come through link, we are going to get them. Information is that Clove is behind my wall. We get Clove and we secure the round right there. That round was huge. So the following round, we're going to hit A site again. As we walk up, I'm going to watch halls in case somebody peeks out. And since nobody does, I'm I'm going to make sure that nobody pushes the smoke as well. I'm going to spam on top in case Ray's satcheled up there. Sova's going to drone on site, and we do see a couple in back alley. So I'm going to throw utility and wall this off. Now, I do make a pretty poor decision here. I decide to heal Sova instead of safely planting. This almost cost us the round, and thankfully I have really good teammates, because as the defenders are trying to retake site, we're going to secure this round as well. It's now match point, and we're going to hit A site again. I wanted to point something out in case you haven't noticed. In most rounds that you're going to watch, I'm going to be standing next to the duelists, and this is either watching corners for them or being able to trade them as we execute on site. Now, as we get onto A site, I do get myself into some trouble. I do try to wall here to see if I can separate these 1v1s, but they are going to collapse, and we do lose this round right there. It's match point again, and this time we're going to execute onto B site. Now, as you can see, we are smoked off, but we're still going to head in. Jet does have her knife, so she's going to go first. We're on a semi-eco. I have just a classic here. Now, as we execute on site, I am going to run in and out of the smoke. I'm going to wall off market, and thankfully Jet gets the enemy Jet right there. I do have res, so I'm going to pick up Reyna to make this a 4v2. So I'm going to plant in the open. We see that Raze is behind the wall. My team is going to get her, and we win the game right there. If you found this video to be useful, feel free to hit like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and what kind of content you'd like to see.